Hello everyone, my name is H.T. Dalimoy, a student of Mizoram University studying MBA second semester. In this video, we will be discussing about the scaling technique in research methodology. Scaling technique simply means a method of placing respondents in continuation of gradual change in the pre-assigned values, symbols, or numbers based on the features of a particular object as per the defined rules. All the scaling techniques are based on four pillars, that is, order, description, distance, and origin. Moving on to the types of scaling techniques, we have primary scaling techniques. Under primary scaling techniques, we have nominal scale. Nominal scale are adopted for non-quantitative labeling variables which are unique and different from one to another. In nominal scales, we have dichotomous and nominal with order and nominal without order. A nominal scale that has only two levels is called dichotomous, for example, yes or no. Nominal with order, the labels on a particular arranged in an ascending or descending order is termed as nominal with order, for example, excellent, good. Nominal without order, such nominal scale which has no sequence is called nominal without order, for example, black, white. Second, we have ordinal scale. The ordinal scale functions on the concept of the relative position of the objects or labels based on the individual's choice or preference. Third, we have interval scale. An interval scale is also called a cardinal scale, which is the numerical labeling with the same difference among the consecutive measurement units. With the help of this scaling technique, researchers can obtain a better comparison with the object. Under the primary scaling techniques, the last one is ratio scale. One of the most superior measurement technique is the ratio scale. Similar to the interval scale, a ratio scale is an abstract number system. It allows measurement at proper intervals, order, categorization, and distance with an added property of originating from a fixed 0 point. In this picture, we will be able to clarify the difference between the four primary scaling techniques. The other type of scaling technique is other scaling techniques. Other scaling techniques is a scaling of objects which can be used for a comparative study between more than one objects, or can be individually carried out to understand the customer behaviors and respond towards a particular object. In other scaling techniques, we have two categories under which other scaling techniques are placed based on their comparability. Number one, we have comparative scales, and number two, non-comparative scales. Comparative scales is used by the respondents. Under comparative scales, we have four different types of comparative scaling techniques. Number one, paired comparison. A paired comparison symbolizes two variables from which the respondent needs to select one. This technique is mainly used at the time of product testing to facilitate the consumer with a comparative analysis of the two major products in the market. Number two, rank order. In rank order scaling, the respondent needs to rank or arrange the given objects according to his or her preference. Number three, we have constant sum. It is called a scaling technique where a continual sum of units like dollars, points, chips, and etc. is given to the features, attributes, and important for a particular product or service by the respondents. Last, we have Q-sort scaling. Q-sort scaling is a technique used for sorting the most appropriate objects out of a large number of given variables. It emphasizes on the ranking of the given object in and descending order to form similar piles based on specific attributes. The other one is non-comparative scales. A non-comparative scale is used to analyze the performance of an individual product or object on different parameters. following are some of its common types. Number one, we have continuous rating scale. It is a graphical rating scale where the respondents are free to place the object at a position of their choice. It is done by selecting and marking a point along the vertical or horizontal line which ranges between two extreme criteria. The other one is itemized rating scale. Itemized rating scale is another essential technique under the non-comparative scales. It emphasizes on choosing a particular category among the various given categories by the respondents. Each class is briefly defined by the researcher to facilitate such selection. The three commonly used itemized scaling rates are as follows. Number one, Likert scale. In the Likert scale, the researcher provides some statement and asks the respondents to mark their level of agreement or disagreement over these statements by selecting any one of the options from the given alternative. Second, we have semantic differential scale. A bipolar 7-point non-comparative scaling technique is where the respondent can mark on any of the 7 points for each given attribute of the object as per personal choice, thus depicting the respondent's attitude or perception towards the object. Third, we have stable scale. A stable scale is that itemized rating scale which measures the response perception or attribute to the respondents for a particular object through a unipolar rating. The range of a stable scale is between -5 to +5, eliminating 0, thus confining to 10 units. To conclude, scaling techniques it simply means that it provides for a clear picture of the product life cycle and the market acceptability of the product offers. It facilitates product development and benchmarking through rigorous market research.